Hi, I'm Ziller, the ARPA project manager with the City of Easton. Today we wanted to come out into the city and further highlight our Residential Facade Improvement Program that was announced by Mayor Panto and the City Council last week. We've had a lot of questions from residents on what type of improvements are eligible, how to go about the application process, and what would the work look like on a project if approved. So it's important to note that applications are accessible via the city's website. We can also certainly mail you an application. If you call the number 610-250-6665, we can mail you out applications if you don't have access to a computer or a printer. It's important to note that for our facade applications and for our facade projects, funding will be available up to $10,000 for approved facade work. So what's a facade? A lot of residents have had questions about what type of improvements are eligible, what is defined as a facade. So I think it's important we highlight that here. Facades are defined traditionally as the principal face of the building facing and visible from a main thoroughfare, public space, or street. So eligible improvements include, but are not limited to, facade repair, reconstruction, facade painting, masonry repairs and pointing, restoration or preservation of historical architectural components, porch, steps, railing repair, particularly for our senior residents and for those who may be handicapped. Siding, entry lighting, and windows and doors are obviously part of a facade and eligible. It's important to note that for this program, routine building maintenance is not eligible, so we're not going to go into your home and do structural work. We're just going to focus on the facade and kind of the needed elements of the facade. We'll work in conjunction with you to talk about what type of improvements you need done for your facade. Applications will be received and approved on a rolling basis until funds are exhausted. We've had a lot of questions from residents on if there's a deadline on this program. There is not. We're going to continue to review and approve as we go through this program. So two things to note in terms of the facade improvement. Roof repair is generally not eligible and will be evaluated on a case-by-case basis. And also sidewalk replacement is eligible under this program, but again, for both, we strongly encourage you to reach out to the Redevelopment Authority, to reach out to the City of Easton, to talk through kind of the improvements you're looking to have done for both of those elements. It's important to note that only property owners may apply for funds, but properties may be owner or tenant occupied. For owner occupied, matching funds will be required on a sliding scale for facade work based upon household income and type of occupancy. Again, this is details we can walk you through as you start to complete the application, and if you should have questions about completing those sections of the application. So some of the things we are looking to have submitted with the application by the property owner, certainly photographs of your home, not just the wide view of the home, but areas of the home, of the facade that you would like to see improved. Really, send us as many pictures as you'd like. That gives us a further idea of the type of work you're looking to have done and whether that work is eligible or not. We'll also require things like proof of compliance with taxes and utility bills, proof of ownership, insurance declaration page, copy of your photo ID. Again, these are all things that are laid out in the application. I will say again, I strongly encourage all residents to reach out to the city, the Redevelopment Authority at the phone number I had mentioned to help talk you through the application process, as well as the process as a whole. We'll be having satellite workshops in each of the neighborhoods, so we certainly encourage you to come out, explore the program, find out if what you want done is eligible, and talk with further representatives from the city.